And this is the kitchen where it all happens, and the team have already gone over to the yards to load the truck, so Trevor's just having the leftover bacon and egg sandwich in the dining room where we normally sit, but today's a get your own day because we're moving day, and I'm just coming to actually have a percolated coffee because we're going to be close to the toilet for the morning. Otherwise we just nick off out, and it's no good having coffee when you need to go to the toilet afterwards. And we all wash our own dishes as we go. That's not the cook's job, that's ours, and the sink's big enough for both Trevor and I to bath in, I think. Trevor and I got up very early this morning. We cleaned our rooms and washed our sheets and packed everything up, and here we are at camp. So we're setting up to stay here for, I think, a week, maybe a tad more than a week, to finish muster in between the two stations. I think it's like Mingo is the little siding coming up, so I think it's Mingo Camp, and we came and got a spot nice and close to the main camp over here. I'll take you over. Trevor followed behind me in the Hilux with all the bikes, which have all been serviced and are ready to go. They leave the caravan out here, and their water tanks all full, and the washing machines actually go there so we can wash our clothes while we're here. And I'll string up a line. In there is the shower. There's one for about 18 of us. And in the other side, in there, is the kitchen. So this is where they eat. They're making the food at Carnegie, and someone is driving back and forth every day. There's a camp coordinator who will set up the fire every morning to cook us breakfast, because we have cooked breakfast. So I'm pretty sure this is where that will happen. And this is our fire that we're going to sit around. We came out earlier on the way to Wongawal and collected a whole heap of firewood, so that's all good to go. Looks like there's a clothesline over in the background. And they also have filled up the fuel and brought the fuel here, so we've got big fuel drums on the back of the trucks, which are right down the back there. Let's see if we can see them over the back, because they've also got petrol and avgas in there. The chopper pilots will be here, the choppers will stay, and we all camp out together. Here's our shower for all of us, and the twin tub washing machines we'll be using while we're here. Laundry sink that I guess we wash our hands at and check our dirty faces in the mirror. This is the kitchen. They will have generators out here to run these fridges. They'll get them going today. And a sink, I guess, where we get to wash our dishes as we use them, and of course the 4X they supply we get to drink at the end of the day. And swags and beds. They have old beds to get you up off the ground. I'm glad we've got the Land Cruiser and all its comforts. Okay, we're kind of set up as much as we're going to get set up today, and of course we'll continue tinkering as you do. There's our front door, and the back, and around the back, and we're right next to a creek. There's a creek down there, and there's our bedroom side next to the creek. We've got a little carpet for keep our feet clean, little tarp. This is where we'll be getting dressed. We've got a clothesline up there. Trevor is going off for a ride with Daniel Fletcher. He's going to show him where we can possibly do a little bit of gold prospecting, have a little bit of a look at the country. And this is us, pretty much. I'm very happy. It's a lot cooler in here. It's quite very warm in the sun. Very warm in the sun, only a light breeze, thankfully. And that's why that side is like that, because we need to have the door up to get to the fridge. And we're all set. They're off for a ride. I might read a book, and nobody else has turned up still. So I'll be expecting the rest of the crew to rock in probably within the next hour or so. And then it will be a noisy camp space. In the meantime, it's very peaceful. And this is the worst bit about the camping, is we don't have a toilet. So anyway, Trevor's been busy for the last little while in setting up a toilet, so we're going to check it out. Here's our creek. This is our little patch of creek. And here is our toilet. He got a toilet seat from the homestead because they put a new one in where the pilots were. And he's dug a hole, and oh, look at that. There's a latrine. And not looking forward to using it, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. We're here for, what are we here for? Like 9 days, 10 days. And that's not too far from our camp spot. Thanks, Trevor. It's that spread out. It's like a suburb here, and Trevor has to traverse it in the motorbike to get from neighbour to neighbour.